are here for Escape Routes Meetup. Escape Routes is a show that airs every Saturday on NBC, and we just did a little meet and greet with the whole cast.
Any fans of the yellow team in the house? Keisha and Tiffany. Yeah. How about the gray team, Terrence and Iris? Anybody in the house here just like to wear tights, like Terrence? All the ladies in the house say, hey! No, okay. How about her? Well, the lovely Carrie is not actually on a team, but she represents Ford. Yeah! How about the blue team, Wilson and Sharon? And all Spanish speakers. Brothers or sisters? People who like to watch people fight all the time. No? Okay, team YouTube.
Yeah!
I mean, they're just as big as Justin Bieber in some spots, I'm not gonna lie. And how about the black team, Derek and Drew? Okay, who likes young, attractive men? Yeah! I mean, one more. Any Justine fans in the house?
Yeah!
There you go, she's our Elvis, she's our Elvis.
Any Rossi fans out there?
Yeah!
You better get it up.
Tara and I are obsessed with the hands-free parking. It's amazing.
Representing all women drivers everywhere. Go ahead.
Yes, we were down the Crooked Street at Lombard, and thank you, Rossi. And at the end, we got to park hands-free. It was so easy, and it was on the sloped hill.
Even on the hill, it worked, and we were shocked because you know we can't park that.
Did you remember to turn the steering wheel away from the curb to make sure that you guys didn't get any tickets or anything like that?
This is what we did.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything but brake. That's it.
And that's about it. And then we won, we think.
Sharon, I love your story about the kids. What you can do with children.
Well, I found two things. One today was I hurt my back on the challenge, and I don't have a heating
What challenge
pad.
was that, by the way?
That was finding 4 things in 4 iconic places here in San Francisco. It was a scavenger hunt, an eco-friendly scavenger hunt. I don't have an ice pack, I don't have a heating pad, but the car heats up, the back seat, so the front seat. So because I'm having back pain, I just put that bad boy at 5, and my back is feeling a lot better than it did earlier. So I'm using that as a heating pad. Second is for any parent that's here, if you have a kid and you want to let them borrow the car, or even a friend when you're going out of town, you could program your key for your car, and they can't go past, maybe if you want it not to go past 70, they can't go past 70. You have it locked. You have the master key and they have the spare. Then if you don't want them to have the radio loud, that locks it in there. If you don't want them to hear foul language in your car, even if they're an adult, you just like, I don't want profanity. It'll lock the Sirius radio because we have Sirius radio on there.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work when you're in the car, does it?
No, it works perfectly when I'm in the car.
And does it recognize Spanish? And
yeah, it has all language. It has the Spanish language, it has German, it has French. So we got this covered. They thought about me all the way.
Well, it's one way to get your kids to be multicultural.
Yeah.
Anyone else with any cool ways to use your YouTube kids?
Oh.
How did you guys were able to use the tool to be able to push?
It's like a smart car. And aside from the voice recognition, I think my favorite feature of it is I call it the kick gate, but it's the hands-free lift gate. So you can kick underneath the car if your hands are full. As long as you got that key in your pocket, that'll open.
How hard do you actually have to kick it?
You kick underneath the car. You don't kick the car.
Oh, okay.
Don't kick the car. It's like a fake. No, it's a nice car. You don't want to kick it, but there's a motion sensor on the front of it, and there's a motion sensor beneath it. And if it senses the motion both in front of the car and underneath it with the kicking motion, it will open the lift gate. So that way, no animals or debris blowing underneath the car will accidentally open it. It's like a very precise thing.
How long did it take you guys to really get to know the car, Drew?
It took us, we had like 3 days of training before we left in LA. And so we went through every single feature of the car, and we got to go out and practice parallel parking on both sides of the road. So I'd say 3 days. By the end of that, we were like Zen masters. Except for the kick gate, which is a little tricky still.
Did they just not tell you that? Just say randomly, go ahead and just kick the car?
They were like, yeah, just swing your leg under it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be creepy at all.
Justine spent about 20 minutes actually kicking the car one day, and finally we were like, guys, somebody explain how to work this thing, and they did. And now it works pretty easy.
They just didn't tell them that it was actually kicking in the back.
Say you kicked the car. I kicked the car, and that's really not what you have to do. But it is pretty cool. But I love the hands-free parking. And I also love the 4x4 touch, like the actual interface itself, because there's so many cars that have the GPSs and they're actually really terrible, whereas this is fantastic.
Now, for someone like you that has multiple accounts, multiple conversations, multiple engagements, what were some of the features that you really liked about it that you feel is something that's going to be, not necessarily is going to be a professional or enterprise level system, but something for soccer moms, multiple accounts, kind of managing a person's social.
For everyone, it'll read you text messages. So I think that's a big issue with even kids and everyone is you're on your phone reading texts. Whereas the car will actually read them for you. So I am okay with that.
But it won't swear.
I have that not really.
It must have had.
I'll touch that out later. I'll get back.
Sharon, will it swear? Will it swear?
Who's got it?
It will swear in Spanish with WTF. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It doesn't swear. It doesn't swear.
It can read your phone book. So if you plug in your phone and you've got your phone in there, like I know right now at home I have a Toyota Prius, and if I want to say like call dad, I have to actually program my dad into the car. This will read my phone. So if you wanted to swear, just name one of your contacts a swear word, and then you can say call, and then it'll call that person and read back to you.
Tiffany, I have a question. Is that
Always finds a way.
There's always a way to beat the system, isn't there?
Wait, and there's another feature. There's never a blind side in the car because there's sensors that tells you if there's a car swinging by you on your left and on the right. So that's one good thing.
So Tiffany, that before you started this epic journey, did you have any social media training? Did you use Facebook? And how do you think it's changed your way of being online now than in the past?
Well, before the show, we both model. So modeling is you need networking. You have to know people. You have to put yourself out there so you can be recognized. So we were already using social media, but for the challenge about this is you need to have virtual teammates. You have to use social media. This is an interactive show. So I think it made the fact that we used it anyway much more easier, but we didn't realize the importance of social media until we got on the show.
Actually, do you want to talk about what a virtual contestant participant is to the audience? They may not actually know that.
A virtual teammate is pretty much, you watch the show, you find which team you actually like. Oh, here's a virtual team right here. There's another one right here. There's the ones outside. Then, Sharon and Wilson, those are virtual teammates. They pick their favorite team, they go on, they sign up, and they join a team. And they can help you win challenges. Like, without your virtual teammates, it'll be hard for you to win. It'll be hard for you to.
Do they physically win? Like you send them a text saying, "Oh, please bring us a map," or "Can we have some snacks?" No,
you can physically like help them win. Facebook, Twitter, like all of that. Like if you win, like there's some challenges that we do where if we win the challenge and we win prizes, 2 of our teammates win prizes. So I think like we just had a challenge the other day and Derek and Drew won 2 $500 Visa gift cards. So did 2 of their other teammates, or 2 of their online teammates, because they helped them get ahead on the challenge.
Now, do you know most of these contestants as well, or you just eventually start getting to know them better because of
you eventually start to get to know them as the process goes on, and naturally people rise to the top if they're a lot more active. I think we have like 3,600 people following us right now. The YouTube guys have like
7 billion.
Yeah.
You can round it to 7 billion. It's only 6.5 billion.
We don't know all. We have a lot of family and then we have a lot of friends, but then you see how your virtual teammates grow throughout the show. It's like people go and they watch the show and they're like, I like this person, let me join their team. And then you wake up in the morning, you have like them, 10 million more.
Terrence, are there any social media tools that you use just besides Twitter itself to kind of see who's interacting with you, how many more followers you have?
Terrence tries to scream his messages to his audience.
Well, actually, I heard that he's a little shy, he has a hard time talking to other people, and maybe he needs to open up a little bit. I was specifically asked to go ahead and ask you questions. Come out.
Without all the letters and texts and all that stuff. But it's good. So we use Facebook as well. We love them all. They're really, really good. They've been helping us through the journey. Like we had a virtual teammate that actually came out today and helped us out a lot. So it's really, this stuff is real.
Computer-generated content, reality-generated content, or corporate content is being able to be processed or given to the public.
I think it's definitely changing. I mean, I know in the past couple of years, I had so many offers to be on a reality show, this show, that show, all these realities. I'm like, so you're gonna film me and then you're gonna post it. I'm already doing that. So it's kind of cool to see, you know, all these reality shows that are actually allowing everyone on it to be a part of it and to post and tweet and show things that actually happen as they happen. There's shows that I've worked on like probably a year ago that I still can't even tweet about or talk about.
Because it's actually really 24 hours a day.
Yeah, but it is frustrating being like any of these guys. They won't be able to tweet, won't be able to talk about it, and there's shows that will do that. So this is really changing the way that social media is. You'll be watching TV or shows are created because it really is truly interactive.
And you're really shooting this within a day or two. That it's just quick shots, quick edits, and then go on to the next phase, right?
I mean, the last day the last day that we shoot is on Thursday, so we'll finish shooting on Thursday, and that you will see that on Saturday night. So, and they're editing it in LA. It's not like we're doing it in San Francisco. So even, obviously now we're closer, but we're in the West Coast. It was like we shot Thursday morning. They flew everything back, they edited up, and we have a show on Saturday night. And the show is amazing. You know, Profiles TV, who does The Amazing Race and has 8 Emmys and more to come, I'm sure. They're amazing what they do. And the fact they're doing it this fast.
They were the first people to be able to really do reality TV show in a way that's constructive.
Sure.